Hello Virgo, this is your monthly forecast. Apologies for any background noise. I have got child's dad. How do I refer to you now? Fellow Virgo over here. Because you're a Virgo, aren't you? I've got fellow Virgo doing dishes for me in the background while I read, and my child may come and join at some point. He seems to have put his chair here like he wants to help me with the reading. So I have told him that he needs to not interrupt. So hopefully we'll still be able to get this reading done. Let's just get into it, shall we? This is just going to be awkward. This is the only day, I'm afraid, this week that I have got to record this monthly reading, so I do apologise. Not every video will be like this, but hopefully you'll still get something out of this reading. Right, what does Virgo need to know this month? What do you think Virgo needs to know this month?
I don't know.
What does Virgo need to know for the month of May? Ooh, King of Cups. Cancer got that one, I think, as their first card. That is your current self, the King of Cups. What is the theme for May? Ooh, the Sun. What is the goal? The Nine of Wands. You've been working too hard. What is the obstacle? Oh, the King of Pentacles. What is the accomplishment for Virgo? What is the accomplishment? Oh, death.
Wait, how?
Okay, hang on. Was that accomplishment? Current self, theme, you're distracting me.
Death?
That is death. Current theme, current self, theme, goal, obstacle, accomplishment. Something to avoid. What should Virgo avoid this month? Tower. What should Virgo embrace this month? Oh, goodness. The Emperor. What is Virgo's support? The Page of Wands. And what is Virgo's advice? The Knight of Cups, even. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Okay. Sorry, you can't really see my face because the phone keeps moving around. Okay, so in your current self, you've got the Queen of Cups. So it's looking like currently you are quite an emotionally balanced individual. I'm going to clarify these cards in a minute, but I'm just going to go through what we've got first. So the theme of the month is the Sun, which is the happiest card in the tarot deck, which means you must be being very happy this month, or something's going to make you very happy this month. But the goal of the month is the Nine of Wands, which is usually to do with putting lots of effort into something. You put lots of work, lots of effort into a situation. The obstacle is the King of Pentacles. There might be somebody older than you that is holding you back or something. The King of Pentacles is usually someone very stable and nurturing. However, there could be someone in your life that has become a bit of an obstacle that is older than you, potentially. It doesn't have to be like male.
You are
Your accomplishment is death, so there's been some sort of transformation, or there's going to be some sort of transformation or rebirth that you've gone through or going through, and it's something to be proud of. something that I feel like maybe you've been really working on yourself, because like I say, with the King of Cups being your current self, it looks like you're very like grounded and emotionally stable. Maybe you've been working on self-love and self-worth. But then the King of Pentacles in your obstacle maybe could represent you potentially being quite greedy, or if it's not to do with another person, everyone's just going to be laughing at you and not listening to me. So the avoid position, you've got the Tower. So I will clarify that in a minute, but the Tower is like to try to avoid any sudden shake-ups or shifts in a situation. It could be something that could cause conflict with other people or a situation. So you're being asked to avoid that this month. To embrace, you've got the Emperor, and I feel like this is to embrace like your leadership skills, because the Emperor is a leader, let's face it. He's like the father of all fathers, and really kind of like knows his worth and his power, and so that's what you're being asked to embrace. Your support this month is the Page of Wands. There could be some sort of positive news coming your way that can support you in whatever situation you've got going on this month. And then your advice is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is someone who is... So this could be someone in your life that could advise you, could be like a romantic connection, because the Knight of Cups is like hopeless romantic, proposal, offers, like romantic offers. So it could be somebody in your life that can offer some sort of advice, like a romantic partner. For example, I am going to go through and clarify these. What is the King of Cups for Virgo, please? Justice. So something is balanced out. You're currently feeling very balanced within your emotions, like I said before. Clarify the Sun. Clarify the Sun. The Sun. Clarify the Sun. The Hermit, the Four of Swords, and Judgment. So the Sun is your theme of the month. Something's going to make you very happy this month, and it could be the fact that you may be getting more rest this month.
Absolutely not.
Which is kind of contradictory, because in the goal you've got the Nine of Wands, which tells me you've been putting a lot of effort into something to a point where you're feeling quite exhausted. And the Nine of Wands can also be like, you come into the end of like a battle, or something, you come into the end of a project. So actually it's not that contradictory, because it could be that you're coming to the end of a project that you're working on, for example, which means that now you're going to have a bit more time to rest. With the Hermit here, I feel like you are going to be having a little bit more time to rest. Maybe it's going to make you happy, and might be some sort of reawakening or a new calling to do something different, a new opportunity potentially, but we'll see if any new opportunities crop up in the next cards. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Clarify the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is clarified by the Magician and the Seven of Pentacles. Yes, so there's been something that you've been putting a lot of effort into that you may not. Because like Seven of Pentacles is putting lots of hard work in, but not seeing results as quickly as you would like to see them. However, you're coming to the end of a project, and it could be something that you've been manifesting, or it could be that you've put a lot of effort into something you're coming to the end of whatever it is this month, and you're going to start seeing results because you've had everything within you that you've needed to be able to like make this work in a sense. So even though it's been exhausting, you're actually like coming to the end of it, and you're going to start seeing results from whatever you've been putting effort into. So your obstacle, the King of Pentacles. Sometimes when the King of Pentacles comes up in an obstacle, all I can think of is greed, and I get the word like greed in my head. Is like you're being too greedy about something. Someone from the past. Again, the Knight of Cups has come up. So again, this could be somebody that you're romantically connected to that could be potentially holding you back, or someone or something from the past that you've had to heal from that could be an obstacle financially or affecting like your financial stability. Death, please clarify death. 7 of Cups. This is your accomplishments. 7 of Cups. So death is clarified by the 7 of Cups and the Empress. I feel like there has been a transformation that you've gone through that may have caused like some sort of confusion, but you kind of like coming out of that now, and you've been able to create something new from this situation, or there's like a new you. I'm definitely getting like rebirth vibes with this Empress. Is like you've birthed a new version of yourself and kind of left something in the past. The Tower, clarify the Tower to avoid. Where did that go? Under Dexter's chair. And I can't get it. Okay. So something to avoid. You've got Death in reverse. With the Tower. Death in reverse with the Tower. I feel like this is telling you like to not let this transformation. What's really funny is that in this Tower card there are butterflies as well, and butterflies are all to do with like transformation. So you've been through some sort of transformation, or will be going through some sort of transformation, rebirth, and birthed like a new version of yourself that is able to make better decisions, I think. So like this 7 of Cups, for some reason I'm getting like you're able to make better decisions now. You're being asked to avoid using your transformation against, I almost feel like against others, or against something, against a situation that may cause some sort of like tower, some sort of conflict. And there's a definite like a cycle has completed. You've come to the end of something, going into a new beginning. And I said something about a new beginning, didn't I? Because Judgment, even though we haven't really got any like new beginning cards here, but we have got a cycle ending, transformation, rebirth. So there is a definite like step into something new. I'll be surprised if we don't get any aces. There is an Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. The Emperor, clarify the Emperor is clarified by the Knight of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is to do with, again, because like with this Emperor is about embracing like the parts of you that are really positive qualities, like strong qualities that you have, leadership qualities, because again the Emperor is a leader, and being able to use those qualities to move you forward. and to prevent you from like holding on to things that potentially don't serve you anymore. Clarify the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is clarified by the Page of Cups. There's definitely some sort of news or message coming in, apology potentially. Sometimes the Page of Cups can represent an apology. And then the Four of Cups is like a missed opportunity. Some sort of missed opportunity, or somebody might offer you something that you don't want to miss out on. So there may be a new offer here, and it may be something that like you can be like reluctant to take, but if you don't consider it, it could become like a missed opportunity. Clarify the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Swords. So I feel like this is like emotional, honest communication. To communicate honestly with the people around you, especially like loved ones or romantic connection. Some sort of romantic connection with the Knight of Cups. To make sure that you are communicating honestly with this person. Hopefully this resonates. Any other messages? Clarify the Ace of Swords with the Knight of Cups. The Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords again can be to do with like truthful communication.
There is a sword there though.
No, he's got arrows, hasn't he? But it's classed as swords, darling. Let's get a Moonology card to end this reading. Clarify. Oh no, not clarify anything. What does Virgo? Oh, that one flew out. Okay, Virgo. Oh, look at that new moon in Virgo. A time to give rather than take. A time to give rather than take, and it is new moon in Virgo. Are you okay? Do you want to get a drink? Are you okay? Is he okay? A time to give rather than take. When this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organised. That's funny, isn't it? With the Emperor here and Death. Yeah, like a restart. Lots of, and like healing with the, that's interesting. Where did I get to? Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean eating. Clean eating! You're a Virgo and you definitely don't eat clean. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies, so add these into your routines now. However you've been feeling, if the situation is blocked at the moment, it could be, mind you, you're a cusper, aren't you?
What do you mean?
You're at the very end of the Virgo season. You're like Virgo going into Libra. You're a cusper. You're like literally on the day that Virgo ends. Yeah, so you could have more Libra qualities. It would be interesting to like look at your birth chart actually. If a situation... Okay, where did I get to? Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies, so add these into your routines now. However you've been feeling, if a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're over-analysing things or being too critical. It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and to think more about what you can do for others. So that's interesting. I'm going to leave this reading here. Hope that it resonated. If it did, could you let me know? And I'll see you in the next one.